In where? Okay, I don't know where that's at, but if I have access, I'll go check it out. So, what's up, James Caserta? No, she actually plays instruments. So she's a musician. So she plays the guitar, she plays the piano. So she's actually talented. Okay, I'll go check that out. Yeah, I know. It's so, it's one thing to have a voice and that talent and sing, but you really become a true musician when you can play an instrument and sing. So that's my thoughts on it. Of course, I'm a little over opinionated because I can do both. I actually play two instruments. I play the violin and the viola, and I sing. Good old church choir sing. No, I'm kidding. So, and then I like to find good news every day. I also got some celebrity news I'm going to share. But I saw this website I go to, goodnewsnetwork.org. They always have such great quotes. And today's is from Robert Louis Stevenson. And that man is a success who has lived well, laughed often, and loved much. And that is so true. So true. I like that one. So I need to get my butt in gear and get my daily quotes of the day rolling again because, for one, I missed it. And two, you all like them. So this is so cute. This is my good news story of the day. And then I've got a science one. So this little guy right here was missing his kindergarten graduation. And so he was on a plane with his family. And so the flight crew decided to help him do a mock graduation. Isn't that sweet? He had his little cap and gown with him too. And they marched him up and down the aisle of the airplane. I thought that was priceless. That's sweet. Isn't that cute? So he was on a flight from Puerto Rico to Florida, or Florida to Puerto Rico. And they were at 35,000 feet. And the flight attendants on Frontier give them all a raise, helped him have his cute little graduation ceremony. It's cute. Good news like that. Yeah. So, I mean, a lot of people were helping him and cheering him on. So I thought that was great. Then this other story, which, I'm always liking sci-fi science stuff. But Voyager 1 is still returning science data after months of radio silence. Okay. So where was it for months? Was it original Voyager that disappeared? We've never heard from it again. So I thought that was fascinating. Let me turn that off. And what kind of data is it returning? That's what I want to know. Is it concrete? Because, the Voyager series satellites are really old. And we have much more advanced ways of collecting data and deciphering it now than we ever did. And so I wonder, what kind of data it's returning. Of course, I'm a nerd. That's my thing. So I just always think it's funny. Let's see. It says it's been 46 years and 7 months since Voyager 1 left Earth and 11 years and 6 months since it bade Pluto farewell and left our solar system. It's currently 15 billion miles or 24 billion kilometers from Earth. Interesting. So in March, Mission Control reported at the Jet Propulsion Lab in California that they were receiving communication from the probe. And after diagnosed, they were having an issue and they fixed it. They started receiving the data again on May 19th. Interesting. So, where they were only receiving 2 of the 4 instruments before, now they're receiving all 4. So, if I had read just a little bit further, it tells what data we're collecting. The 4 instruments studies plasma waves, magnetic fields, and particles. Voyager 1 and 2 are the only spacecraft to directly sample interstellar space, which is the region outside of the heliosphere, the protective bubble of magnetic fields and solar winds created by the sun. Nice. Let's see, I'm going to read down here. In as little as 1 year, or perhaps just a little longer, some of these 4 instruments will have to be powered, probably powered down is what they meant to say, because of the drain on the probe's battery. By 2036, the probe will depart the Deep Space Network and be beyond all communications, carrying the golden record out into the unknown. So we never planned on getting them back, I guess. Fascinating. Boots, can I help you? Crazy cat. So. And then, you know, I like a little celebrity news every once in a while. Let's see. James says, the Mars rover found cigarette butts. I know those Martians are litter bugs, you know? What's their brand of beer? Wrong answers only, please. Oh, God. Too much fun. So I guess we never planned on getting Voyager 1 and 2 back ever. And all 4 instruments operating together drain the battery because there's no like solar, you know, it's over like 46 years old. And so they're going to have to shut down 2 of the 4, but it will leave like, we may never get the communications back from what it gets. So what was that about the Mars rover? Oh, James is joking around. James is joking around. He says the Mars rover found cigarette butts and crushed beer cans. Damn dirty Martian pig apes. Other than those damn dirty time travelers. Yeah, those damn dirty time travelers. How dare they land their TARDIS on Mars? Gorilla's Random Thoughts says, oh, okay. He's giving us an update on the flooding. In Jackson here, they're reinforcing the dikes and making the sandbag walls higher. And sandbagging critical infrastructure. Only 3 bridges are open. Oh, wow. God, you guys are really having a rough time. You know, we're supposed to be getting that cold front coming through here tonight, and we're supposed to have like severe weather like early tomorrow morning. Yay. So probably by the time I get up and go to work, it's going to be awful. So it's expected to oh wow, so it hasn't crested yet at all. Okay, I'm sorry, you guys, that's scary. Don't you just love it when people send you texts when they know you're probably doing your show? The National Guard has arrived for Spencer, Iowa, and surrounding communities. Okay, well, keep them in my prayers for sure, because that's a lot of work and a lot of water. A lot of water. So, yeah. Scary stuff. Yeah, flooding is never a good thing. And they can try as much as they want to redirect the rivers and all that stuff, but it's just not going to happen. Oh, Sunday? That far away? Wow. Good grief. I am sorry, you guys. Wow. It's terrible. But you guys, your family's okay, right? I hope your family's doing well. Lots of roads. Yeah, I saw, what was it, a levee? They showed a levee that they were trying to push the water through, and it went ahead and broke in and went around the side and took out like a road, and it was like really close to taking out the land from underneath a home. I thought that was very scary. So, okay, good. I'm glad your family is safe. That worries me. So, yeah. So everybody in that area, please be careful. Turn around. Don't drown. Please, please don't. Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. I saw that on the Today Show this morning. And I was like, oh my gosh, those people. So yes, turn around. Don't drown. Even if you have a monster truck, 6 inches of water moving as fast as some of this water is can take your monster truck out. So be careful. A second dam I heard failed, but I don't know where. Oh, okay. Oof. Scary stuff. Sad, sad, sad stuff. But we'll keep our fingers crossed, get the crusting done, get the water to recede, and help people, get back to what normal life you can get back to after having, that kind of thing happen. So, but in entertainment news, if you're a fan of Freaky Friday, like I am, because I love Jamie Lee Curtis and Lindsay Lohan, you're in luck. Because guess what they just started doing? Not that. Not the Lakers. Don't pay attention to them. They started filming production. Yay. They were taking pictures and posting them out on Instagram yesterday. It was really cute. So I love Jamie Lee. She's just so cool. So there you go. Cute. And is it like one huge trailer they're sharing? That's interesting. Looks like it's going to come out in 2025. So go through here. Congratulations to the hockey team. I don't even know what they are. Who won the Stanley Cup last night? Congratulations, you guys. I still think it's bizarre to have hockey teams in Florida or in the South. That's just me. But, we talk about that on Dad Man's Sports Weekly show. So, all right. What else is here? Oh, looks like Aaron Carter's family had his estate valued, and he actually had some, wealth. And they say it could be worth much more because of his music. So, poor kid. And here we go. Are you ready? Okay, don't yell at me too much over this photo. But here is our first glimpse of Superman. What do you think? Now, okay, did I have a caption on this thing? Corn Sweet? Is that how you say his name? But who's this? Oh, Lord. Yeah, so there's the picture we've seen. Mr. Terrific. Okay.
What are you doing?
Oh, yeah. There you go. There's your first glimpse. When I first looked at him, you know who he looks like? Just from a passing glance. What is his name? Christopher from Happy Gilmore, who played Shooter McGavin. He's like a younger him at first glance. I was like, what? So Are you calling me?
No.
Okay, good. And because we're
No, no,
oh my God, these pictures on TMZ are amazingly irritating. But yeah, it was really cute. You know, he's in his little tuxedo and she looked like she was in a wedding outfit and it was just cute. So, okay, I won't show too much because I don't want to get copyright smacked for that. But yeah, it was cute. Sweet corn? Okay. So Gorilla says, I knew those 5-gallon jugs my dad left at my house for camping and have been sitting for. Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. There's several shorts and updates on my channel. Okay. Yes, check out his channel. Check out his Twitter. Sweet corn. Hey, Daniel's hot topic. Sorry about that. I got to figure out how to get rid of these stupid fruit flies. I'd swear to God, one gets in here and it's like a nightmare. Oh boy. How are you doing today? Yeah, I mean, I had a spirited conversation with Potato Rebin today about Doctor Who. I like Doctor Who. Are there things I don't like about it? Sure. I sent you something on Twitter. Okay. Let me go find that. Are there some things I don't like about Doctor Who? Uh-huh. But am I going to harp on it and carry on? No. Am I just going to be, share maybe future opinions where we want people to, write better? Yeah. Can we encourage them? Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Gorilla. That's funny. That's funny. Wow. How did it swim that far north? Hold on, guys. I'll show you. That's great. Wow. Those orcas are determined to be in fresh water, aren't they? Oh, too funny. But wow, look at how tall the water is. Look at the tree. That's got to be what? 15-foot tree? And it's half submerged? That's insane. Look at the poor house behind, or is it a house or a barn behind the orca? Wow. Good grief. That's scary stuff. But thank you for sending that. That's funny. Did you send another one? Let me see. Nope, just that. Funny. And you gotta laugh about it. I mean, you gotta, right? So the water is oh wow. Wow. The water is over the shelter house. That is insane. The new James Gunn Superman, I don't think I might go see unless the rumors are true and there are other Supermen in the movie. You know how they like to do multiple universes. So I can see it happening. Yeah. So we'll see. I'll give it a try. One of my mottos is try it once. You don't like it, don't do it ever again. Especially with my kids and food. Night, the producer, is so hard to feed sometimes because she's so picky. She's a picky eater like my sister. So, boy, that was interesting growing up. And speaking of picky eating, I found out from her therapist that they have actually deemed picky eating an eating disorder, like my binge eating. So I was surprised by that. But yeah, we always have to find innovative ways to get Night to try things. And then, like today, she finally admitted she likes vinegar and she might want to try eating pickles. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. What kind do you want to try? I'm going to make my own. Well, can you try all these other varieties first before you destroy my kitchen with making pickles? So, too funny. So the water has to be at least 15 feet deep. Oh, wow. That's insane. So like here in Missouri, there's a couple lakes that they man-made. Truman is one of them, and McDaniel. What's the other name for that lake? McDaniel Lake, and I think Springfield Lake are the three that are, that I know of that are man-made. And if you drive by Truman Lake up Highway 13, Missouri, you'll see the trees sticking out where they just didn't, they didn't fell the trees before they flooded the area. So, hey, Potato. I was just telling him about our discussion about Doctor Who while I was waiting on Night the producer in therapy. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's fine. Actually, I'm getting ready to wrap up because I've got things to do this afternoon. Unfortunately, side gigging is one of them. It's so hot outside. But at least I have a vehicle now that has air conditioning, so that helps. So I can make some money. My show's not about Star Trek. What are you talking about, James Caserta? My show has never been solely about Star Trek. It's about all sci-fi and whatever else I like. Right, Vic? Oh, he's got his earbuds in. Our show is not solely dedicated to Star Trek. Oh, yeah? You want to bet? By the way, Erica Huggins, who is the president of Fuzzy Door, put out an Instagram that they have started filming Ted season 2. So that was interesting. They did the table read the other day. So I know how to get money. All you need is a bike lock and a bank. You decide when the bank closes. Well, here in the United States, that's a felony. And I don't want to go to rough and tumble prison because you darn well know there's no Club Fed for that one. So no, thank you. I'm a hard worker. I'll go bust my ass making money. So I didn't say shake my ass. I said bust my ass. There's a difference. No, knowing my luck, Potato, I'll get caught. It's always how it works. New Trek is trying to build an empire. Well, the Skydance deal didn't go through. So, we'll see. I'm ready for Prodigy. It comes out on the 1st. So I'm ready to binge watch that again. I liked season 1 and I fought in hashtag form to get it back. So with several other people. So it's not a bad show. It's not. Just try it. Try it. Rilla says, but the ball fields were designed to be sacrificed in the event of a flood. So water has yeah. Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, they do that here as well. So, yeah, that's the problem when you live in the Midwest because it's either caves or hills or plateaus or it's the Mississippi River. So, no, hell no. Nobody wants to. No, people should pay me to put my clothes back on. Oh, God. I made a joke. Like, I can't remember where I heard that joke at. But I've just ran with it ever since. I was like, no, people will pay me to put my clothes back on. I was like, $1 million, please. So, people. Sorry, guys. Got to respond to a text. So. Too funny. But no, I'm not doing that. Sorry. I mean, I've lost 190 pounds, but you don't want to see the aftermath. It's not pretty. So, and I will save everybody. I will just be modest. Yeah. All right. I can't believe it's Tuesday already. I can't believe we're 6 months away from from the holidays. I keep saying Christmas. You know, it's all the holidays. It's just this year is going by so fast. 4th of July is next week. So be safe. Please be safe. Keep a bucket of water near your fireworks. Shoot them off responsibly. And don't shoot your guns in the air. Okay. We won't go any further. Be careful. Just be careful. We're going to be driving safely because I'm the one doing the driving. I have not been to Michigan in, oh my gosh, since my cousin graduated in 98. That long. So it's going to be a fun trip. But yeah, we'll have like impromptu streams and we'll, I know, gorilla, right? Yeah, just, walk over to the, floodwaters. Oh, make the floodwaters light up. Come on, everybody likes a reflecting pool. But yeah, we're going to have a good time. I'm going to skirt the southern part of Chicago. So everybody roll up the windows and lock the doors. We'll see how that goes. All right. Well, I'm going to start wrapping up. And thank you all. I know this is a little bit later than normal because I had to take a child to therapy. So that's why I'm on a little bit later than normal. Millie, what are you doing? She's figured out a way to pop her collar off so she's naked. Yeah, I better armor up the USS Mombie. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Get it, Mills. Go on. Oh, she did it. I worry about her doing that because I'm afraid she's going to hit her head again like she did last week. All right, so on with promotions. Here we go. We're still keeping our friend Clauby's family in our prayers and our thoughts. And if you would be so kind as to send them a donation, if you scan that QR code right there, or you put in that address right there, you can give them a donation. Clauby's memorial service was last Sunday, and we will miss him. What about Madonna's therapist? The park streamers are close to wrapping up their campaign. I believe it ends July 21st when they provide the money they've made to the Children's Hospital of Orange County, California. So if you would, please go out and support them. The link is in the chat. It's been scrolling through Stream Elements, so go check that out. I didn't update the slide today, so let me go see what they're up to real quick. They're up to $58.95, so they are trucking along really well. So that's great. Good job, guys. Good job. If you would be so kind as to also donate to the 417 Games Sidekicks. They are a nonprofit here in the Southwest Missouri area that helps disabled individuals participate in conventions and gaming nights and other events in the fandom around Southwest Missouri. And they also help our disabled friends put their role-playing game ideas to paper or boards or however they want to set up their role-playing game. So visit 417gamesidekicks.org and help them out with donations. It's a really great cause. And I'm kind of glad I met them. So I'm hoping to see them around more on the convention circuit the remainder of the year. So I've kind of condensed everything, as you can tell. CryptoCon is next weekend, June 28th through the 30th in Kansas City. If you go to www.cryptoconkansascity.com/tickets.html, you can find out all the information on how to purchase your tickets and where to find a hotel room if you need one. Brickfest Live Kansas City is next weekend, June 29th and 30th. This is a traveling show. So if you missed the Kansas City one, they have a list of all the cities they're going to hit for the end of the year. And the tickets were reasonable. But they not only do Lego, they do other brick models and stuff. So pretty cool. Extremicon is going to be September 28th and 29th in the St. Robert, Waynesville, Fort Leonard Wood Metroplex area, which is in central Missouri. Weekend passes are $20, and children under the age of 12 are free with an adult ticket purchase. So go to extremicon.com to purchase your tickets. Planet Anime Kansas City is October 18th through the 20th. And if you go to their website at planetanimekc.com, you can purchase your tickets and find out hotel info and anything else you need to know. What are you doing, Millicent? Weirdo. I don't know what she's doing. She's making a lot of noise, though. Oh, she's trying to get in her little hidey place. Cats. So go check that out. Looks like it's going to be a great time. I'm just now, I've seen anime, but I don't like have a favorite. And I'm just now getting, looking around at it. So you are currently with me in the Sci-Fi Mombie Galactic Cafe, which we do Monday to Friday, normally noon Eastern, 11 a.m. Central. And come join me every day because we have a good time. And we just talk, chit chat, Star Trek, Star Wars, Doctor Who, the Orville. Announce the Orville. We know it's renewed. Come on, people. So check us out every day, Monday to Friday. Now, next week, we won't be here because we'll be on vacation. So we'll be back the second week of July. Wednesdays in the Sci-Fi Mombie studio, we talk TED with Mission Log the Orville. But before we do that, at 2:30 Eastern, 1:30 Central, we watch the episode they're going to talk about. And then we come back at 5 Eastern, 4 Central, and we watch party Mission Log the Orville talking TED together. And shout out to Dr. Omega. Thank you so very much for all the graphic help. He's talented and he's a friend of Sci-Fi Mombie, and we appreciate everything he does for us. So thank you, my friend. I told him, I said, I want the TED logo to be the one where he's got that like Kim Kardashian thing going on, and boom, he did it. All I got to do is like come up with, somewhat of an idea, and he goes and helps me out because I'm not any good at this anymore like I used to be. Also in the Sci-Fi Mombie studios on Saturdays at 6 Eastern, 5 Central, we watch Alf. We're almost done with the regular series. And then we're going to watch the movie with Martin Sheen. And then we're going to watch the animated series. And after that, we're going to the Muppet Show. So get ready for the Muppet Show. We're going to have a good time. Sundays in the Sci-Fi Mombie studio at 6 Eastern, 5 Central, we're on a Futurama watch party until the new season hits on July 29th, only on Hulu. And the new teaser trailer is out, so go check it out. Looks really good. Before this Futurama watch party on Sundays, co-host Vic, otherwise known as Victoria Matrix, has his own show now. It's called In Drag. And thank you, Dr. Omega. He made Vic's logo. We look pretty cool, I think. So we're talking Pride Month right now. We'll be reading banned books, children's books in drag. Well, Vic will. I'll just read books. Talking different things about the community. So come join us. 5 Eastern, 4 Central. And the part of the show that I don't like, but here we go anyways. Can you help support Sci-Fi Mombie? Because Night, the producer, is going to be starting her own cooking show soon, and we could really use your help. So we have, 3 different ways that you can support Sci-Fi Mombie until we get fully monetized on YouTube, which we're getting there. You can either buy us a cup of coffee at ko-fi.com/sci-fi mombie. You can scan that QR code right there, or search us out by mombieape@gmail.com for PayPal. Or you can help us with some items that we've asked for, like electronics and giveaways. And we actually have some crowdfunding on there for some of our friends in the community at throne.com/sci-fi mombie. please help us. But you don't have to. As long as you're here and you're smashing that like button and sharing out the stream, hey, that's digital currency, and I'll take that any day. We have our own merch shop because our lovely logo was drawn by none other than David Cabiza, who is the co-author and illustrator of the Orville comics. And he is a commissioned artist. You can reach out to him on X and Instagram and Facebook, and he'll draw you anything for commission. I've seen his Princess Leia work. I've seen his Turtles, anime, of course, the Orville comics, anything. He will work with you on it. Let me tell you how great he is to work with. The kids kept changing their avatars in the logo, every little smidge, and he was so patient with them. And like he made me one with the orange engineering uniform, because my ultimate Orville fan fiction is about a character that runs the environmental simulators on the ship, kind of like Barclay, but it's not the female Barclay. Okay, no, not even close. And so I asked him, I said, can you put me in the blue uniform with the captain stripes? And he did it. So, pretty cool. But we have extended sizes in our merch. We have t-shirts, hoodies, jackets, sweatshirts, aprons, grocery bags, computer bags, hats, beanies, plushies, buttons, you name it. You could probably have our logo slapped on it at myspreadshop.com. So it's sci-fi-mom-b.myspreadshop.com. We have our own website because I bought the URL, sci-fi-mommy.com. Go out there, listen to our previous podcast. Go out there and check out our bios. Check out Sci-Fi Mombie security team bios. There's a link that directs you to our YouTube channel where you can watch all their cute little videos. Drop us a line. Sign up for our newsletter. If you have ideas for the show, email me. You can email us through the website. So go check it out, sci-fi-momby.com. And last but not least, if you don't know already, because it's my name and I'm thinking about trademarking it, we're all over social media under Sci-Fi Mombie. We stream daily to the Meta platform, which is Facebook and Instagram. We also have Threads and WhatsApp. We stream daily to LinkedIn, Twix, and Twitch, and YouTube. We're working on our TikTok, so if you would please go out there and follow us on TikTok. We've jumped a pretty good amount, but we still need to hit 1,000. So we're about 20% of the way. So we'd really appreciate your help. We also have Blue Sky, Discord, Counter Social, IMDb, IMDb Pro, Mastodon, Pinterest, and Patreon. So we're everywhere. We had a Tumblr, but I just don't use it because I'm not an artsy person. So, we also have RSS, which helps distribute the podcast everywhere. So you can find our podcast wherever you find your favorite podcast. All right, my friends, I've got to go meet my dad at the DMV. So I hope you all have a wonderful afternoon. Thank you all so much for being here. James Caserta, Gorilla's Random Thoughts. Who else was here? Orville Nation, Potato Revan, everybody who was cloaked. Thank you all so very much for being here and listening to the show today. And I wish you all a great rest of your Tuesday. Bye, everybody.
Another day starts slowly. I haven't had my caffeine. The mornings can be boring. I'm the sci-fi Mombie. Yes, it's me, the Mombie, and my family. In your ears, in your head, we are talking on our phones, with our mics, with my crew by my side. In your ears, in your head, we're still talking.